Hey guys, how's it going? It is Smalls Gaming, and in today's video I will be talking about the SPR. So I was gonna make a video on the HVK, but obviously the SPR came out, and two, I couldn't find a good build for it. So if you go to your events and seasonal, and you go to the Elite Marksman challenge, you will see here the challenges. They're pretty easy, they normally just get kills. But the last one is actually kind of tough. You have to kill 10 enemies with headshots using NA45, so that is going to be kind of tough. So if you go right here, here's my class. If you guys do want to know why I'm using these perks and everything like that, go watch my video on why. I'll put it in the description. I don't know what it's named. Something about shipment. Here's my build. I do have another build. Here's my revolver build. But other than that, let's get straight into it, and we'll see how it goes. Hey guys, how's it going? It is Smalls Gaming. So as you saw in the intro, I was gonna make an HVK video, but obviously the new SPR came out. So for me, at least, this gun is fun. You can even put a red dot sight on it. So you saw the builds provided. There's three types of mags. There's the normal mags, there's the 300 round mags, and the 3.338 mags. The 3.38 mags or the 338 mags do increase your damage by a lot, so those are going to be good for BR. But the 300 mags are going to be very effective in multiplayer. So for multiplayer, you either want to use the normal mags or the 300 round mags. So it does increase your damage, and the 338 increases your damage range. And you can headshot up to, like, you do like 200 shot, like long range. So that is going to be good. So I was kind of excited for a new marksman rifle to get released, because obviously we haven't had one in a while. I'm not counting the SKS because that one was kind of booty. I didn't really like it, but the SKS was just felt weird for me, and I just wanted like one shot type of rifle. So obviously the Kilo was the last ones, which we got it back in season 9. So the SPR, at least for me, scopes in a lot faster and has a lot better hitboxes. The hitboxes, I think you can one shot up to the torso, and I think like at least close range, and this is mainly for like scoping and stuff. And I really hope we can add a red dot on the Kilo. I really hope they really do at that. And for the, at least for the SPR, there is a custom scope for it. It's one of the 6-inch scopes, but there is a custom model for it, which is kind of cool. The iron sight's a lot better than the Kilo. This is just much better than any marksman rifle, at least. The SKS is really bad. No one really uses it. It's not even meta. But you are going to see a lot of players spam this gun around. This gun scopes in so much faster, and I think it scopes in similar to the Locust, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think yesterday when I was maxing it out, most of the attachments to get all the ADS speed attachments is up to level 27, because I think at level 27 you get the light bolt perk, or not the light bolt attachment, not the perks. So let's talk about the attachments real quick. So the attachments for the first build is the monolithic silencer barrel, which increases your ADS speed by 8% and obviously silences your gun. And this increases your ADS, or gives more ADS speed than the other barrel. I don't know what the other barrel is called, but it only gives ADS speed. The second attachment is a sight, or the 300 round mags. So if you do want to use a sight, I'd recommend removing the mags, because you do want a lot of ADS speed and you don't want to lose on one of the attachments that I'm about to talk about right now. So next up is the combat stock, which increases your ADS speed as well. The light bolt, which is a new attachment for this SPR, and this attachment basically increases your fire rate by like 10%, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't check the stats. I just know it increases your fire rate while decreasing your damage range, but marksman rifles and snipers basically have an infinite amount of range. And then last but not least is obviously a laser tactical, which is obviously one of the best attachments in the game right now. So personally, I think the red dot isn't really necessary. It's just fun to use because it's one of the first marksman rifles that has a red dot or a hollow sight. So you can use holographic sights on this too, but I personally prefer the red dot. You don't have every red dot available to you, like the classic red dot. You do have a few. You don't have all of them, but it's still kind of cool that you can use a red dot. I like the custom scope, but I don't really like the 6x. So if you don't want to use the custom scope, it's fine. And the light bulb is really necessary. There's another light bulb that increases your damage range, but that's not really necessary unless you're playing VR, because there is bullet velocity and damage drop off in VR. So you'll pretty much see that. And like I said, for VR you want to use the 338 round mags, which is going to be effective because I think you could do like 300 damage to your head, which is going to be really impressive. But this gun is honestly really fun. I'm gonna be rocking it, but you will see a lot of NA45s in probably shipment, because I think there's like 3 challenges that include the NA45. There's one that just gives you kills, then one like kills with a sight, and then 10 headshots with the NA45. Which luckily I got a lot of bot lobbies. I think because there's this one game where I went negative, so I got basically reverse boosted, and not really because, but I did do a lot of I did get a lot of headshots that game, so these challenges are pretty easy. You can do them on multiplayer. Luckily it was enough PSKs where you had to do them in VR. I really hope, I don't know why, but I really hope the SKS gets a sniper scope, not the SKS, the Kilo, because this does have a custom sniper scope, but it's not as cool. But I will be rocking that sniper scope once in a while because I think it looks pretty cool, but I'm not going to be using it too often. Other than that, I hope you guys are good, and I'll put you guys in the next one. Peace.